What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the Powder Zone here, and let me tell you something, I am stoked for this video. We're about to drop in on the sickest, most epic ski resorts the Alps have to offer. Yeah, you heard me right, we're talking about those majestic snow-capped mountains you see in the movies, except this time we're going there. We're diving into the heart of the Alps, strapping on our skis and carving up some serious powder. This isn't just about pretty views, though. This is about the best of the best. We're talking world-class slopes, legendary après-ski, and enough adrenaline to fuel a rocket. So buckle up, grab your gear, and get ready for the ride, because we're about to embark on a journey to find the ultimate ski adventure. First up, we're hitting up St. Anton, Austria. This place is legendary, and for good reason. Imagine this: charming villages nestled in a valley, surrounded by towering peaks just begging to be conquered. We're not just talking about any old slopes either. St. Anton is famous for its challenging terrain, perfect for experienced skiers who want to push their limits. We're talking steep runs, off-piste adventures, and enough powder to satisfy even the most hardcore powder hounds. But hey, it's not all about breaking a sweat and risking your neck. St. Anton is also known for its vibrant après-ski scene. Picture this. You've just spent the day shredding the mountain, your legs are burning, and you're ready to unwind. You stumble into a cozy Austrian pub, the smell of glühwein filling the air, and you know you're in for a good time. That's St. Anton in a nutshell. Adventure on the slopes and pure relaxation once the sun goes down. Now, St. Anton is the beating heart of the Arlberg region. A skier's paradise with over 300 kilometers of interconnected slopes. We're talking endless possibilities, from cruising down gentle groomers to tackling challenging black diamond runs. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try your hand at some off-piste skiing. Just make sure you've got a guide and the right gear, because things can get pretty wild out there. But hey, even if you're not a seasoned pro, there's something for everyone in St. Anton. They've got top-notch ski schools, so even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be carving up the slopes in no time. And trust me, once you've experienced the thrill of gliding down those pristine Austrian slopes, you'll be hooked for life. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but what about when I'm not skiing? Don't worry, St. Anton has got you covered. This place is a haven for foodies, with everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy mountain huts serving up hearty Austrian cuisine. Imagine indulging in a 5-star meal after a long day on the slopes. And if you're looking for some retail therapy, St. Anton's got plenty of shops where you can find everything from designer ski gear to traditional Austrian souvenirs. You can spend hours browsing the boutiques and picking out the perfect gifts for your loved ones back home. Or maybe you just want to relax and soak up the alpine atmosphere. Well, St. Anton has got that covered too, with its charming cafes and lively bars. You can sip on a hot chocolate while watching the skiers go by, or grab a beer and mingle with the locals. Next up, we're heading to Switzerland, the land of chocolate, cheese, and some of the most breathtaking scenery in the world. And when it comes to skiing, Zermatt is in a league of its own. This stunning village sits at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn, a mountain so iconic it's practically a celebrity in its own right. Seriously, you see that silhouette and you know you're looking at something special. But Zermatt isn't just about the views, although they are pretty spectacular. We're talking 360 kilometers of pristine slopes, perfect for skiers and snowboarders of all levels. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a complete newbie, Zermatt has something for you. And the best part is, you can ski year-round. Yeah, you heard that right. Zermatt boasts Europe's highest summer ski area, so you can get your shred on even when the sun's out in full force. Now, I know what you're thinking. Switzerland is expensive, and getting to Zermatt sounds like a hassle. And you're not wrong. Switzerland can be pricey, but trust me, Zermatt is worth every penny. And as for getting there, well, that's an adventure in itself. You see, Zermatt is car-free, so you'll need to park your ride in Tash and hop on the scenic train to Zermatt. But hey, that just adds to the charm, right? Plus, it gives you a chance to soak up the stunning scenery as you wind your way through the Swiss Alps. And trust me, the views are nothing short of breathtaking. Once you arrive in Zermatt, you'll be greeted by a world of luxury and sophistication. We're talking horse-drawn carriages, designer boutiques, and some of the finest hotels and restaurants in the world. But don't let the fancy facade fool you. Zermatt is still a skier's paradise at heart. The slopes are world-class, the powder is plentiful, and the après-ski scene is legendary. After a long day on the mountain, you can indulge in some well-deserved pampering at one of Zermatt's many spas. Or you can hit up the town's lively bars and nightclubs and party the night away. Freeriders, listen up. We're diving deep into the next epic ski destination in the Alps. We've already hit up St. Anton and Zermatt, and now it's time to talk about a place that's basically a legend in the ski world, Chamonix, France. This place, it's not just a resort, it's like the mecca for serious skiers, you know, the ones who live for the powder, the steeps, the kind of terrain that makes your heart race just looking at it. I'm talking about those faces you see in ski movies, the ones dropping into lines that seem impossible. Yeah, that's Chamonix. So why is Chamonix such a big deal? Well, picture this: towering granite peaks, glaciers that seem to stretch forever, and this incredible network of off-piste runs that'll blow your mind. We're talking serious vertical drops, challenging chutes, and enough powder to satisfy even the most hardcore powder hound. But here's the thing about Chamonix. It's not for the faint of heart. This is the real deal, guys, and it demands respect. You need to be experienced, you need to be prepared, and you need to know what you're doing. But if you are, oh man, the rewards are out of this world. Now you might be thinking, I'm not some crazy freerider, is Chamonix even for me? And the answer is a resounding yes, because while Chamonix is known for its extreme terrain, it's also got something for everyone. We're talking about over 200 kilometers of marked pistes catering to all levels of skiers. Beginners can find their ski legs on gentle slopes. Intermediate skiers can carve up some groomers with breathtaking views, and experts, well, you've got endless options to explore. And it's not just about the skiing either. Chamonix is a real town with this cool, vibrant atmosphere. Think charming cobblestone streets, cozy cafes, and buzzing après-ski spots. It's the kind of place where you can spend the morning shredding powder and the afternoon sipping hot chocolate, watching the world go by. But let's be real, the main attraction here is the mountain. And whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, the sheer scale and beauty of the Mont Blanc is something that'll stay with you forever. So, you've had your fill of epic skiing, explored the backcountry, and maybe even treated yourself to some fondue. What else is there to do in Chamonix? Well, let me tell you, this place is full of surprises. For the adrenaline junkies out there, you got to check out the Aiguille du Midi. It's this insane cable car that takes you up to, get this, 12,605 feet. The views from up there, they're just ridiculous, like something out of a dream. And if you're feeling really brave, you can even step out onto the step into the void glass box suspended over 1,000 meters of sheer drop. Yeah, it's wild. But if heights aren't your thing, no worries. There's plenty to keep you entertained down in the valley. You can explore the charming town centre, go ice skating, visit the Alpine Museum, or even take a scenic train ride through the mountains. And of course, no trip to Chamonix is complete without experiencing the food. From traditional Savoyard cuisine to international flavors, there's something to satisfy every craving. Make sure to try the local cheese, the cured meats, and wash it all down with a glass of Genepi, a local herbal liqueur. It's truly a stunning place. All right, guys, we're now moving on to Italy, Cortina d'Ampezzo. This place is legendary. We're not just talking about awesome skiing, although the slopes here are absolutely killer. Cortina brings a whole other level of style to the table. Think Italian Alps, picture-perfect villages, and this vibe that just screams dolce vita, you know? So you're done shredding for the day, you're beat, you're starving, what do? You head straight into town. This place is buzzing even after the lifts close. We're talking incredible restaurants, cafes overflowing with people, and shops that'll make your credit card sweat a little. And listen, I'm all about that hustle, about pushing limits, but sometimes you got to treat yourself. That's Cortina in a nutshell. You come for the epic skiing, but you stay for the vibe, the food, the whole experience. It's like stepping into a postcard, but with better skiing. Stay tuned, because Up next, I'm going to break down exactly why Cortina deserves a spot on your bucket list. This place is special, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's talk history for a second. Cortina hosted the Winter Olympics back in 1956. That's a big deal. It put this place on the map, and you can still feel that Olympic spirit when you're here. It's in the walls, in the energy of the place. Now, let's talk about the après-ski scene. I'm telling you, Cortina knows how to party. Imagine this. You're fresh off the slopes, muscles are aching, you're craving a beer, or maybe something a little stronger. You walk into this lively bar, the music is pumping, everyone's buzzing from the day's adventures. That's Cortina for you. And the food, oh man, the food. We're talking hearty mountain dishes, fresh pasta that'll make you want to slap somebody in a good way, of course, and local wines that'll blow your mind. It's the perfect way to refuel after a long day on the slopes. But it's not just about partying and indulging, although that's a big part of it. Cortina's also got this charming laid-back side. Think horse-drawn carriages, cozy cafes tucked away in cobblestone streets, and this atmosphere that just makes you want to chill and soak it all in. Now, let's say you wake up one morning and you're feeling a little sore. Maybe you hit the slopes a bit too hard the day before. Cortina's got you covered. Remember, this place is about the whole experience. They've got incredible spas here, world-class shopping if you're into that kind of thing, and even bobsledding. Yeah, you heard me right. You can relive those Olympic glories and experience the thrill of bobsledding down an actual Olympic track. How cool is that? But honestly, one of my favorite things to do in Cortina is just to wander around, get lost in those narrow streets, discover hidden courtyards, stumble upon a local market. It's all about soaking up the atmosphere, you know? Cortina is one of those places that just has it all. The skiing, the food, the history, the vibe. It's a destination, a state of mind. If you ever get the chance to go, don't hesitate. Just book the damn trip. All right, guys, buckle up because we're headed to Verbier, Switzerland. Now, this place is a whole different ballgame. We're talking next-level skiing, breathtaking scenery, and a reputation that precedes it. Verbier is known as a playground for the rich and famous, and for good reason. This place is exclusive, it's luxurious, and it attracts a certain crowd. Think celebrities, royalty, you know, the whole 9 yards. But don't let that intimidate you. The real star of the show here is the mountain. We're talking some of the most challenging and rewarding terrain in the Alps. If you're an adrenaline junkie, a powder hound, Verbier is your ultimate playground. So, get ready to rub shoulders with the elite, carve up some epic powder, and experience Swiss hospitality at its finest. This is Verbier, baby. Now let's talk about what Verbier is really known for, off-piste skiing. If you're into exploring beyond the groomed runs, pushing your limits, this is the place to be. Imagine this. You're standing at the top of this massive mountain, untouched powder stretching out before you as far as the eye can see. The air is crisp, the sun is shining, and you're about to drop into the unknown. That's the magic of Verbier. But a word of caution. The off-piste terrain here is not for the faint of heart. It's challenging, it's demanding, and it requires experience and a good dose of courage. But trust me, the reward is worth the risk. And if you're not quite ready to tackle the backcountry alone, don't worry. Verbier has some of the best mountain guides in the world. They'll take you to the hidden gems, keep you safe, and make sure you have the experience of a lifetime. Now, Verbier isn't just about the skiing. This place knows how to have a good time on and off the slopes. After a long day of shredding, the village comes alive with this electric energy. We're talking lively bars, clubs that go off until the early hours, and this après-ski scene that's legendary. It's the perfect place to let loose, share stories from your adventures, and maybe have a few too many drinks. But if you're looking for something a little more low-key, Verbier has that too. There are charming restaurants tucked away in the village, serving up delicious Swiss cuisine and international flavors. And let's not forget about the shopping. Verbier is a haven for luxury brands, so if you're feeling spendy, this is the place to be. Whether you're looking for a new ski jacket, a designer watch, or just some souvenirs to take home, Verbier has something for everyone. So, there you have it, guys. 5 of the top ski resorts in the Alps, from the charming villages of Austria to the challenging slopes of Switzerland and the luxurious vibes of Italy. The Alps have something for every skier and snowboarder. I hope this video has inspired you to book your next adventure. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, the Alps will leave you breathless. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. And if you have any questions about these resorts or skiing in the Alps, drop them in the comments below. See you on the slopes. Peace.